Hey, what's going on? So, here we go. Another mall bites the dust. And I've been in malls before. You've seen some of my videos going back 15 or 20 years. I remember even on this channel, there's a couple of them. The Euclid Mall, where they had a bunch of churches in there and then they knocked it down. So here we are. The reason this was such a great mall back in the days was that the sales tax was only 5% or 4%, and then it was like 1 or 2% higher everywhere else. So it was a great place to go if you were counting pennies. But now it's empty. And let's take a quick drive around. I was inside and I wanted to do one inside, but they were playing. Believe it or not, all the lights are on. People are walking in there, like, for walking, hiking, getting their steps in. There's like four, and they had music playing, and I knew that if I did it, that so I didn't do it. I took pictures, and I'll do a video maybe in the future. But look at this. Now think about this. How do you how do you maintain this? You can see how we're talking literally acres of asphalt that's just deteriorating. And just to seal coat this would cost hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. Not to mention, you can see how the asphalt's breaking up and cracking. Just maintaining the walks and the driveway and parking, it's got to be extremely high. And you can see there's a couple cars parked, and I did go in there and I noticed that people are walking, getting in their steps, and a lot of these are open, okay, because the mall is open. It's just that it's like the biggest open place with nobody in there. Now here's a sports store that's still open, and there's a few anchors that are paying the electric bill here, but we're talking, this place probably had hundreds of tenants back in the days. Now this is the front of the mall, and these are the couple stores that are here. But the stores that were in there was nobody in the stores. I mean, think about it. We're pretty lazy today. We're not going to park our car, go walk through the mall for a mile to go get a battery or a charger for the phone. You're just going to go online, order it, and if you got Prime, it'll be at your doorstep in a day or two, right? So Amazon definitely put us out. Look at this. Look at these stores, all empty. What is going on? Now some of these they turn into different, they reuse them for different types of facilities. Maybe they'll turn us into apartments, who knows. But just like I said, the asphalt. Look at this asphalt. Let me go through here. Look at that. I mean, there's grass growing in between. Before you know it, there's going to be 8-foot weeds. The fire hydrants aren't being tested, I mean, okay, back to the building. That's empty. We're going to go around it. We're kind of driving around it right now. And you can see the Midway Mall. A lot of these buildings are going to be dinosaurs, and the next thing is going to crash. You're going to see it this year. In the next 5 years, all the strip centers are going to crash because we don't need them, and they're getting rid of a lot of 2 and 3 lanes that go to our towns and changing them with bike lanes because we don't need the cars. A lot of us aren't going places. We're going to be living close to our house, working close to our home. I mean, that's what the 15-minute city is all about. I don't know if you ever heard of that, but you're going to start to see 15-minute cities. That's what they call them. Now, they may get the name may change because that might be like, one of them taboo names. But you can see, look at this drive. Look at this. And I wonder if these lights are even on, how much it costs to light this up, if they even do light it up. I mean, all gone. The train has left the station. I mean, these people don't come here anymore. Nothing. You can see the roofs also aren't being maintained. You know, the air conditioning systems aren't being maintained. I did take a walk through and also noticed that there's some stains, meaning, uh-oh, roof leaks. You know, once those start, then it's just downhill from here. But this was a functioning mall about 8 years ago, 7 years ago. It was functioning. It wasn't full, but it was functioning. Now, to bring this thing back to life, I don't know how you would do it. I've been watching these malls for a while, and I remember watching a mall, Severance, that was going down the tubes, and then they just got new management and did all kind of crazy stuff to try to bring it back, and so it's very difficult. You know, there used to be a day where you go to a mall and buy everything you need. You go to the shoe store, you go get your phone, you get something to eat. You know what? Now you just go to Amazon, and the prices are so low because Amazon beats everybody up that it's like there's no way these stores could even compete with that kind of pricing. I'm just driving around, empty, empty, empty. Look at this. Oh, look at this part. Let's take another swing at the parking lot. Look at that. Empty parking lots. And there's empty hotels. See that hotel back there? That's empty. The 2 or 3 empty hotels there. Just think about how much asphalt coating and topping you would need just to maintain this. And then striping it. You imagine the striping job is a full-time job for one person. There's a hotel right there that's empty. It's all boarded up. See behind the parking lot? We got another empty hotel. Hampton? Is that Hampton? I don't know what it is. Looks like that baby's empty. Okay. Now, back, and you can see they're not spending lots of money anymore on flowers, right? Look, they let the weeds grow. And then, of course, you've got people dumping stuff on the pavements already. And empty, empty, empty. Quite amazing. I remember the malls back in the day. North Randall was the biggest mall in the world. And I remember I lived in Euclid. We would just take a bus all the way, and then we just screw around in the mall. It was great. Then we go back home. And I'll tell you, some of these malls are just as big as Randall. Randall now, I believe, is an Amazon storage facility or something like that. Look at this. Midway Mall. Empty stores. And we're gonna now this big mall is, I don't know how many hundred thousands and 100,000 square feet, and here's all the people that are in the mall, because there's a little Japanese restaurant, and there's a guy that fixes, there's a couple stores right here. That's it. That is your entire crowd. That's the I'll go into, because that's where the food's at. And I'll start making more videos. I have another week. I had a couple strikes, so I gotta wait. And I don't know, they could have been Sears. All these companies, all these stores are closing. And I don't think we've seen the end of this. It's getting to a point where certain people are just getting huge, and then everybody else is going down the tubes. Hey, thanks for my little tour. This is the Midway Mall. Where have all the people gone?